Package secured. For those of you new to the channel and the video, my name is Greg. This is my 2023 FL5 Type R. I announced in my last video that I'll be giving away $250 worth of car parts. So there's no entry fee, there's no cost, no purchase necessary. All you need to do is follow the instructions down below in the description, and it'll give you very simple directions on how to join the giveaway. I'll be announcing the winner on New Year's Day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be accepting submissions up until midnight on New Year's Day. So make sure you guys go check that out if you want to win free car parts, $250 car parts to my website, Buy Your Build. And we have parts for tons of cars, 150 plus brands, all makes and models. So make sure you don't miss out on that. On today's episode, we got a K&N filter from AutoZone for a 2013 Acura MDX, and we're putting it in the 2023 Type R. Why? Because there is no intake filter made for this car yet by any brands, so K&N is going to be the first option. Shout out to Instagram guy USA 028 for posting this on his Instagram. He said that the 2013 MDX air filter actually shares the exact same size air filter as the one in this car. All the credit goes to him for finding that out. I'm just gonna be doing the install video and doing a before and after of how the car sounds with the K&N filter. I've actually never had a drop-in air filter by K&N or any other brand in any of my cars before, so this is gonna be the first time I'll be doing such a thing. Usually I just replace the whole entire intake system with a cold air intake. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to sound. First modification, performance-wise, I mean, we got a K&N intake. Can't beat it for 60 bucks. We'll see how it sounds. So let's go ahead and we're going to take out the air filter. So we're gonna remove the MAF. And then there are these two clips which hold on the wire harness. They just remove the pin and it comes off very easily, just like that. One clamp and two clamps. And now the top of the air box is loose. And then we're gonna go ahead and pull out the two grommets. There's one here and there's one on the other side. Pull out the grommet. Definitely gonna have to wiggle this like that. There's one and two. So now the grommet is removed on that. So now we can lift up the air box. There's really no tools necessary for this. And the air box is not going to come off completely, but it gives us enough room to wiggle out the air filter like that. You can already see it's capturing some small particles, but the car's got 300 miles on it, so it's fairly clean. Here's the part. 332454. So direct comparison of the filter. I would say the K&N is like just a tad shorter in length. I think it'll work. Let's go ahead and slide it in. So there is the air filter. It sits perfectly in that box. So now we just have to assemble it back together. There's no other modification required. So now we just got to put this back together. The install is the exact opposite. So the bottom of the box has to slide back into the bottom of the box. There we go. Pop those two clips back on. All right, and then now we can stick the grommets back in to the box like that. Make sure you do it on both sides. Okay, excellent. Now, lastly, gotta put the MAF back on. Make sure you plug it in before you start the car, or else you'll get a check engine light. And we'll put this one to the side, see how it sounds. So the first thing I noticed is that we have some more induction noise, and I was just at stationary and parked, so we couldn't go over the soft rev limiter of, it was like 3,500 to 4,000, but we heard that there was more of that whoosh noise, so definitely increase the sound a little bit. We won't know until we get it on the road, so I'm gonna set up the camera and the mic inside the car, and we'll see how much more induction noise there actually is. But so far off the bat, it does sound pretty good, and for $60, it's a pretty cheap upgrade. All right, first drive. Let's see how it sounds. So put it in plus R mode. It's going to enhance the induction noise a little bit more through the speakers. So I'm going to do in R plus for a little bit of the drive, and then I'll switch to just comfort mode so that you can get a better idea of how it sounds without all the enhancements. Windows are up. So plus R mode, you get a lot of that artificial induction noise. If I switch to sport mode in a minute, you'll notice that it becomes a lot quieter. So now we'll switch to sport. So you'll notice that the induction noise is not as crazy through the speakers, and you can turn that off, I'm pretty sure, in plus R mode, but I kind of like being able to hear all that, even though it's, you know, artificial. It just sounds cool because, you know, we don't have a loud exhaust or anything, so it's something to enhance the senses. But off the bat, you don't really hear any more induction noise going up into the rev band, but you do hear it more of like a blow valve sound. So every time you let off the throttle under full throttle, you'll hear a slight whoosh noise, which is, you know, the blow valve. But it's not all that loud. Like if you have your music on, you definitely won't hear it. So let's put on log R mode so you can see all the gauges here. The car is obviously fully warmed up before I'm beating on it. Let's put it in comfort mode now. You don't really notice it in comfort mode. So let me open the window just a little bit. put it back in sport. So now you can hear it more with the driver window open because the air filter is literally right there. There's no traction with all the salt on the ground and the winter tires, so it's just like spinning all the time. It's great. All right guys, so first impressions, the intake definitely enhances the blow-off valve sound a little bit more when you let off the throttle under heavy acceleration, but as you're climbing up in the RPMs and normal driving, you don't really notice any increase in sound. Especially if you have the radio on or if you're talking, you're not going to hear that at all. But if you have the windows down, you do hear that slight enhancement in the blow-off valve sound when you let off the throttle. And being only $60, it's kind of hard to lose out on a purchase like this. The K&N filters are washable, they last like 75,000 miles, and they have a lifetime warranty. So you'd probably get a couple extra horsepower out of it just because the turbo car is breathing a little bit better, but don't take my word for that because we don't have a dyno, so we haven't really tested the before and after. But hey, 60 bucks, can't really beat it. If it causes any issues, you can always just take it out and put the OEM one back in. But I'm gonna put the link down below for where you can purchase the air filter. Again, huge shout out to USA 028 for finding that out. It's a 2013 Acura MDX air filter for the 2023 Type R. So if you don't go K&N, you can go with another brand if you want to, but if you're replacing that filter with another OE replacement, like not a performance filter or anything, just get the one directly for the car from Honda, because that way you're not gonna have any issues going down the line. But there it is. So until K&N makes one or a SKU specifically for this car, you can go with the MDX one, and it seems to be working perfectly fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you enter into the free $250 car parts giveaway. There's only 4 days left in that, so January 1st is when I'm gonna announce the winner for that. $250 free car parts, guys. You have to do nothing except for follow me on Instagram, subscribe, like the video, and as always, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.